A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, someone decided to turn a pun into a holiday. Today, May the 4th, that holiday belongs to us all. Here's a quick note for our community before we get started. This video is designed to be calm and comfortable for everyone. No flashing lights, no sudden loud sounds, no rapid cuts. Now I want to say something important. The Star Wars movies and shows are not always epileptic friendly. We know that. Lightsaber battles, hyperspace jumps, and strobe effects, they're in the films, and they're not always safe to watch. But today we're going on a journey through a galaxy you already know by heart. The music, the legends, the moments that made you feel something you couldn't quite explain. And we're going to put your Star Wars knowledge to the test. Let's not waste any more time and get started. Starting things off with round one, story starters, opening crawls, and first line quotes. Every Star Wars story begins the same way, a galaxy far, far away, and a promise that something extraordinary is about to happen. But how well do you know those very first words? Complete the opening. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. What are the very first words spoken out loud in the original 1977 Star Wars? Did you hear that? Said by C-3PO to R2-D2. Finish the opening crawl line. It is a dark time for the blank. Rebellion in Empire Strikes Back. Return of the Jedi's crawl opens with Luke Skywalker has returned to his home planet of blank. Tatooine. Sorry if I mispronounced. The opening crawl of The Phantom of the Menace is about the taxation of what? Trade routes. Revenge of the Sith's opening crawl begins with just one dramatic word. What is it? War. The Force Awakens crawl opens with Luke Skywalker has blank. Vanished. In The Rise of Skywalker, the opening crawl begins with The Dead Speak. Whose voice is heard in the mysterious broadcast? Emperor Palpatine. Which Star Wars film's crawl includes the phrase, The First Order reigns? The Last Jedi. In A New Hope, what is the very first ship we see flying across the screen? And what is it being chased by? A rebel blockade runner and is chased by an Imperial Star Destroyer. Two Star Wars theatrical films broke tradition by not having a traditional scrolling opening crawl. Name either one. Rogue One and Solo, A Star Wars Story. Either one gets you a point. Princess Leia's holographic message ends with a famous plea. What is the very last word she speaks? And what is the subtitle of the same film? Hope. You're my only hope. And the film is subtitled A New Hope. Now round two, characters and friendships. The heart of Star Wars isn't the lightsabers or the starships, it's the friendships, the ones that cross the galaxies, generations, and sometimes circuits. What does C-3PO claim to be fluent in? Over 6 million forms of communication. BB-8 belongs to which resistant pilot in The Force Awakens? Poe Dameron. Before meeting the Resistance, what is Rey's job on the planet Jakku? She is a scavenger. What animated series first introduced us to Ahsoka Tano? Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Han Solo famously made the Kessel Run in less than how many parsecs? 12 parsecs.
You've never heard of the Millennium Falcon?
Should I have?
It's the ship that made the Kessel Run in less than 12 parsecs.
In what card game did Han Solo originally win the Millennium Falcon from Lando Calrissian? Sabacc. What is the real name of the character known as the Mandalorian? Din Djarin. What is the real name of Baby Yoda revealed in Season 2 of The Mandalorian? Grogu. In Rogue One, what was K2SO's original programming before Cassian Andor reprogrammed him? He was an Imperial security droid built to serve the Empire. Admiral Akbar is famous for one iconic line. What is it, and in which film? It's a trap, from Return of the Jedi. In Star Wars Rebels, who is the young, force-sensitive boy who becomes Kanan Jarrus's Padawans? Ezra Bridger. Chewbacca is a Wookiee, but from which specific planet? Kashyyyk. The very first recorded use of May the 4th be with you wasn't about Star Wars at all. On May 3rd, 1979, the day Margaret Thatcher was elected Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, her Conservative Party placed an ad in the London Evening News that read, "Dear Margaret, may the 4th be with you." A political pun that became a global celebration. Sometimes the best things in life start by accident. Okay, now on to round 3, the quote keeper, where you fill in the blank. Some lines aren't just movie quotes, they're part of how we speak to each other. Let's see how deep these words have traveled. Do or do not. There is no blank. Try. Said by Yoda in Empire Strikes Back. I am your blank. Father. Said by Darth Vader in Empire Strikes Back. May the blank be with you. Force. Said by many characters over all of the films. It's a blank.
It's a trap!
Trap. It's a trap. Said by Admiral Akbar in Return of the Jedi. Never tell me the blank. Odds. Said by Han Solo in Empire Strikes Back. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only blank. Hope. You're my only hope. Said by Princess Leia's hologram in A New Hope. The Force will be with you, blank. Always. Said by Obi-Wan Kenobi in A New Hope. These aren't the blank you're looking for.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
These aren't the droids we're looking for.
Droid. Said by Obi-Wan Kenobi in A New Hope. I find your lack of faith, blank. Disturbing. Said by Darth Vader in A New Hope. You were the blank one. Chosen. You were the chosen one. Said by Obi-Wan Kenobi in Revenge of the Sith.
You were the chosen one!
Why? You stuck up there, half-witted, scruffy-looking blank. Nerf herder. Said by Princess Leia in Empire Strikes Back. Alright, now on to round 4, Galaxy's Edge Park Trivia. Some places aren't just theme park lands, they're whole other worlds, and Batuu just got a whole lot bigger. As of April 29th, which is 4 days before this video dropped, Disneyland's Galaxy's Edge expanded its timeline to include the original trilogy era. That means Darth Vader's walking the streets of Black Sphere's outpost, Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia, Han Solo, all of them, on Batuu, right now. And John Williams' classic scores, the ones you've known your whole life, are playing throughout the land. What is the name of the planet where Galaxy's Edge is set? Batuu. What is the name of the village guests explore inside Galaxy's Edge? Black Spear Outpost. What is the name of the cantina guests can visit at Galaxy's Edge? Oga's Cantina. Name both rides available at Galaxy's Edge. Millennium Falcon, Smuggler's Run, and Rise of the Resistance. What is the name of the workshop where guests can build their own lightsaber? Savi's Workshop. What is the name of the workshop where guests can build their own droid? Droid Depot. At Savi's Workshop, guests choose one of 4 lightsaber paths or themes. Name any one of the 4. Peace and Justice, Power and Control, elemental nature, and protection and defense. What two types of milks can guests drink at Galaxy's Edge, and which films introduced each? Blue milk, which was introduced in A New Hope, and green milk, which was introduced in The Last Jedi. Galaxy's Edge is the largest single-theme land in Disney Parks history. How many acres does it cover? 14 acres. When guests board Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, what are the 3 crew roles they can be assigned? Pilot, gunner, or engineer. In Rise of the Resistance, which villain personally interrogates guests after they are captured? Kylo Ren. A DJ inside Oga's Cantina is a droid named R3X. What is his job before the cantina, and at which other Disney attraction? He was the Star Speeders 3000 pilot at Star Tours. In The Empire Strikes Back, the confrontation between Luke and Darth Vader was originally scored with music. John Williams composed a full orchestral piece for it, but filmmakers made the bold decision to strip the music entirely, leaving only the sound of clashing lightsabers and the hum of the Force. Sometimes silence is the most powerful score of all. And lastly, on to round 5, Vanishing Act, where we remove iconic characters from the movie stills. You know these scenes, you've seen them hundreds of times, but what happens when someone goes missing? Can you tell who belongs in that empty space? Yoda. Darth Vader. Chewbacca. BB-8. C-3PO. Jabba the Hutt. Lando Calrissian. Anakin Skywalker. Princess Leia. Darth Vader. R2-D2. And that's a wrap on our Star Wars journey together. May 4th has always been more than a date on the calendar. It's a reminder that these stories, the music, the world, the Force itself, they belong to all of us. And today belong to you. A gentle reminder to our community, this video is designed to be calm and comfortable from start to finish. No flashing lights, no sudden sounds, no rapid cuts. You are safe here, and you always will be. If you enjoyed today's trivia, hit that like button, hype button, and subscribe for more stories coming your way. Let me know in the comments below which question surprised you the most. I want to hear from you, and until next time, start with love and with kindness, and find nerds in a smile today, and may the Force be with you. See you real soon.